Roll call, please.
Mr. Ricardo.
Here.
Mr. Hoffman.
Here.
Mr. Condit.
Here.
Mr. Molina.
Here.
Mr. Silverston. Mr. Walter.
Here. Approval of meeting minutes from November 18th, 2014.
So moved.
Second. Roll call on approval of minutes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Condit.
Yes.
Mr. Molina.
Yes.
Mr. Walter.
Yes.
Mr. Ricardo.
Yes. Amendments to the agenda.
Yes, sir, I have one. A resolution to hire Mike Simchek, don't try to spell his name, as a temporary snowplow operator for the village of Reminderville and declaring an emergency.
Second. Roll call on the amendment to the agenda.
Mr. Condit.
Yes.
Mr. Molina.
Yes.
Mr. Walter.
Yes.
Mr. Ricardo.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
We'll go right into reports, Mayor.
It's 90. Oh, since we only have 1 week, Linda just handed me a lovely thank you card. And it says, I would like to thank John and Dave, service employees from the village of Reminderville, for going above and beyond the call of duty. They heard my husband calling me for help, and they quickly responded, saving him from possible serious injury. I would not have been able to help in my own. So it's men like this that make our village such a wonderful place to live. Sincerely, Linda Radicki. Did I say your name right?
Linda? Yeah.
There you go.
That was close.
I do hope you give that to their boss, though.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank the men.
That's all I got.
Thank you, Mayor.
My report.
Law Director, no report. Engineering, there is a report from last meeting, and this meeting, it's the same. I hope everyone had an opportunity to look it over from last meeting and this meeting. Rec Center.
We did get 9 RFQs, which have been reviewed with selection of a architect to represent us. We're taking a look in the, obviously have to negotiate that, but things are moving along.
Thank you all. Deborah?
I have no report.
No police report? No fire report? Architectural Board of Review?
There was nothing on the agenda last night, and the meeting was canceled.
No report. Planning and Zoning? No report. Board of Zoning Appeals? I do know we have an appeal coming up next week
Yes.
on the car wash, the variance for the south property line.
Yes.
Okay. Board of Zoning Appeals, just did that. Finance?
Finance met today at 6:30. Recommended payments in the amount of $345,468.62, of which $125,000 of that was the JED disbursement. Next meeting's in 2 weeks.
Cable?
I have no report.
Communications? No report. Long-term? Community Development? No report. Parks and Rec?
Parks and Rec, as you know, we will have our tree lighting ceremony this Saturday from 6 to 7. And the Santa delivery will be December 13th at 1:30. Drop-off is Thursday, December 4th from 6 to 8. And please try to keep it down to shoebox size or smaller, because we're getting to the point where we need 3 vans per Santa truck.
How many
I don't
vans do
think
you
you
have
have worry
right
about
now?
any of us here.
We had 2 packed last time.
Well, you and I, we had room in your van once mine was loaded.
Yeah, we took all the seats out, and
It was getting close.
yeah, I mean, I get your point. I think some of the presents, I mean, you don't have to buy them, you know, an electric car.
That makes it easier to handle too. It's just
How many
keep it
vans do you
reasonable.
have right now?
We were in the process of confirming 4
For what?
present vehicles.
Oh, really?
You're giving away cars?
Barb was gonna talk to somebody, I don't know if she got confirmation yet.
Because you know, I'll do it again with Walton Laura.
Okay,
As long
that's
as
great.
we're on that route, whatever
Yeah.
route it is, because we work really well together.
And we've got the 2 bands for that.
Yeah.
So we need to confirm 2 more.
Yeah. I can't remember last year, what did you have on the route that you were involved with?
We had, I don't remember who ran them, but, we had their van and another van.
And Al and Mary can't do it?
No, they're out this, but Barb said, I forget their name, she had somebody she was gonna ask, I'll confirm.
Right, but yeah, Lisa and I will do it with Walton Laura
Great.
on whatever route that is. Okay?
And the police chief says that he has all the hot chocolate, coffee, hot chocolate for 150, coffee for like 50, and cookies for 150 people.
The girls are wondering too, does that mean he's got like the
And a
cups and
generator and lights. I would think it would, if he's providing you hot chocolate and coffee.
Just gotta
I'll
drink
call
right
Mark
from
tomorrow and
the,
confirm that.
Out of the spigot.
out of the spigot, yeah.
That's great, that takes a lot off
Mark,
our hands.
Mark,
That's it.
when you call Mark Wilson tomorrow, will you ask him if that's coming from your budget or his budget?
I assumed it was.
Okay. 'Cause we don't have any POs, so you might.
I don't know, I didn't know.
appreciate that.
The chief seemed kind of like in a generous mood, like it'd been nice if it was coming out of the.
It still
I
should
mean,
come,
he was-
it still
Well,
should
it
come
is chocolate, hot chocolate.
Parks
isn't
and
it?
Rec.
Yeah,
We
It
decided,
should come out of the drug fund then.
right,
I'll ask him about that tomorrow. I mean, how are
Yeah,
we
it's
doing?
okay.
Are we getting up
yeah,
against?
you're okay.
Okay, so it can go either way and we don't have a problem.
I sort of got the impression from the way he was talking, he was taking care of it.
Yeah, but I didn't want to assume that. It
Yeah,
sure
but
sounds
he
that
shouldn't.
way.
It
He
should
shouldn't
still
be.
Parks
That
and
way we
Rec,
can
so
keep
have
track
a
of it.
true number of what each event costs us.
Right.
Well, all the rec department, the rec committee is signed for everything this year.
Yeah,
It's all came out of our budget.
Yeah,
yeah.
all right, thanks. Records,
No report.
seniors.
The seniors' Christmas lunch will be at Paws at the Bertram Tuesday the 9th at 1 o'clock, and they are foregoing a meeting for the holidays. So that'll be their only get-together in December.
Thank you. Jeb?
Jed's next meeting is next Tuesday, 7 o'clock at Twinsburg Township Hall.
So can you, when you meet, can you, I don't wanna sound like a broken record, but I know it's been umpteen times, we need to get a list of what businesses, what lands are available, what businesses, if there's any businesses that need, are looking for investments. Cause at every meeting I go to, there's people that wanna invest in companies over here from overseas and stuff, so. And one guy came in with $350 million the other day, and he's like, "You want somebody to invest in?"
Does he want his name on a rec center?
Well, I asked him.
Yeah, I know, we keep, we even brought that up at our earlier meeting, what Rob does, and it's one thing that he's been lacking, is getting this.
And I mean, it's the same complaint I've had all
Yep.
along, we still don't get financial
We used to
reports.
get them, right, we used to get them every time.
I mean, there's some interesting funding that's going around right now that, you know, we might be able to help some of our JED businesses that could help them increase, which in long term helps increase our dollars tax-wise and stuff, you know. And I'm sure there's empty buildings still there. I mean, we need a list of like what the empty buildings are, what the square footage is, things like that, so that when I go places, I can say, here's what's available.
Actually, not only the square footage, but a breakdown between office and warehouse.
The office where, that whole, you know, if there's
Everything
a train
that's
track
a
there, if there's
prospective
not,
person would
there's
want.
how many docks are there, all that stuff, you
Yeah.
know. I guess we could just go to whoever's got them for rent and stuff, or for sale, but, yeah, just saying it. I think there might be avenues for us to fill some empty space. Americans in Mexico right now talking to investors, and usually when they come back, they look at all Northeast Ohio, they don't look at just the surrounding area, and you can't get a better location and right there for traffic and stuff like that. Freeways are so easy, turnpikes so easy.
Under legislation, Ordinance 25/2014, an ordinance to increase the annual salary of the village fiscal officer to $47,586 effective January 4th, 2015, first reading. Ordinance 26/2014, an ordinance to increase the annual salary of the village administrative assistant clerk of council to $38,500 effective January 4th, 2015, first reading. Ordinance 27/2014, an ordinance to increase the annual salary of the village supervisor of public service to $26,574 effective January 4th, 2015, first reading. An ordinance to increase the hourly rate of the service department employees and declaring an emergency, first reading. A resolution accepting the gift of a parcel of land from Liberty Ledges LLC, third reading, and this needs to go by emergency.
Move to suspend the rules.
We won't do that until the council.
Oh, that's right.
Resolution 80/2014.
Yeah, I'm not, it doesn't have to go by emergency, it's a third reading, and as soon as she hands it to me, I sign it. It
Oh,
goes in.
then, okay. We were supposed to go by emergency last week. A resolution to amend Resolution 22/2013, authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with Buckeye Mountain Coffee and Water Service for coffee and other services for the village of Reminderville in an amount not to exceed $2,000 per year, third reading. Resolution 82/2014, a resolution to hire William Sagasser as a probationary firefighter in the village, in the Reminderville Fire Department, second reading. And I think both these guys are gonna need to go by emergency, so Tom can have them going 1st of December. Resolution 83/2014, a resolution to hire James Lechkowitz
Okay, with
as a probationary firefighter in the Reminderville Fire Department, second reading. Resolution 84/2014, a resolution to accept the recommendation of the Planning and Zoning Commission to approve the consolidation lot split and vacation plat for Harrington Place, second reading. Resolution 85/2014, a resolution to accept the recommendation of the Planning and Zoning Commission to approve the revised preliminary plan for Phase 7 of the Harrington Place subdivision, second reading. Resolution 86/2014, a resolution to accept the recommendation of the Planning and Zoning Commission to approve the final plan and plat for Phase 7A for the Harrington Place subdivision, second reading. Resolution 87/2014, a resolution to accept the recommendation of the Planning and Zoning Commission to approve the preliminary plan submitted on behalf of Conrad's Tire, second reading. Resolution 89/2014, a resolution to adopt the holiday schedule determined by Mayor Alonso for calendar year 2015 and declaring an emergency, first reading. Resolution 90/2014, a resolution to hire Mike Simchek as a temporary snowplow operator for the village of Reminderville and declaring an emergency. On Resolution 89, a copy of that schedule was in box for everyone to review. Old business? Old business? New business? New business?
Motion to adjourn?
Second?
Roll call on adjournment.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Walter,
yes.
Mr. DeCarlo,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes.
Mr. Condit.
Yes.